government always get you know, grass get cut, so it's beautiful. I mean, I have people from out of state that came to visit me, and I took them out here, and they told me how beautiful the park is. So
I suspect there's a butt coming.
However,
no, I actually have just a list of maintenance items.
Yes.
That I just bring it to your attention.
Please.
Especially James. We have some lights out because I'm here every night. So
Okay.
there's a light P16 and P22 out. This light up here also out.
Do you let the partners, when you see them out, do you let the Sullivan Center know they're out?
I
usually leaves me a voicemail.
Okay,
yeah.
well, perfect. That's all I need to know.
Usually call. And also another thing was I also call about this as well. In the man room stall, the lock doesn't work. So that needs to be fixed. I'll give you a list of this. And also, if you could, cut the grass back there. You see the grass back there. You see that cut. It's just like whatever you guys do for
the 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
lake house. So those are the maintenance items. I also have a few nice to have items.
Okay.
One of which is you can see along this trail right here.
Yes.
There's a tree between every you have a light pole and have a tree and have a light pole and
Yep.
trees. It goes like that, except between P5 and P6 there's no tree. So you want to keep maybe keep it look.
We can get a tree in between B5 and B6.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You can place a tree there, make it look consistent. It'll be great. And there used to be a garbage can right at P10. That one's gone, I think, because
The corner back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit it every time with the plow.
you can hit it, yeah. So I'm I know. I talked to the guy, and that's what they told me. But I'm wondering if you maybe could move.
You get one
back.
back.
A little bit.
You need one back there.
Yeah, you need one back there somewhere. And then if we could have another one to dark waste bag dispenser. We have one here. But there's another entrance to the park on the, I guess, on the northwest side. There. Yeah, on that side.
It's
Because
a
the
Liberty
people
Bell
coming
entrance.
into the park.
Yeah.
We either go here or through that back there. So if we can have one there, it'd be great. And last but not least, if we can have like an American flag for the right by the lights, that would be great. That'd be fantastic. I know that the village put flags around the village, and especially now that we have like a holiday, like if we come in for July, that would be a perfect place for an American flag there. So
I'm with you up till there. That there's a little bit more to putting a flagpole up and stuff, but absolutely, we'll take a look at it.
yeah, so you could just either put a flagpole there or put it right there because there's a light, so it lights it, the flag will be illuminated all the time. So those are all the items that I have.
May I have it?
Yeah, you can have that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, once again, I really appreciate the work that you guys done. It's been really fantastic. And myself, I could go out here all the time, so I keep my eye out for things in the park, and I usually have to call James and let him know all the time. So.
And your name is?
My name is Nguyen Quan.
Nguyen Quan.
Nguyen Quan.
If you can sign in so we know where you're at.
Yeah,
I live
right there. Yeah, right beyond those trees right there.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Liz Kelly, and I live in the blue house right over there. So that field that you took down was a total eyesore for me, so thank you for taking it down. I appreciate it. And I obviously care what goes in its place. I talked to James. I had 2 suggestions, a fenced-in dog park or an exercise circuit.
There's no politics
Sorry.
for the dog park.
Thank you for filling the sand up on that, on the park area. What else was there?
You talk about the path back there.
Oh, and the path that leads to Libertyville.
Yes.
Vernon Hills is recognizing it as a pathway because there's signage there.
Yes.
It needs to be cemented or asphalted.
I believe that's Libertyville's property. So yes, we know it's a pathway, but we can't do it. That is Libertyville's property, and we can't do it.
Can you ask them to do it?
We have asked cost them many times insurance.
Our compromise was a sign.
Exactly. That's what they
kind of
agreed
made
to
it
let us
worse.
do.
I think
That's
because
what they agreed to let us do, is put a sign on our property saying it's a pathway. And it's like, well, no, guys, this is a safety issue. And they're like, no, we're not doing it. We've tried. We agree with you. But unfortunately, it's not our property and we can't do that.
Find a Libertyville friend to complain to Libertyville.
there you go. Will do.
I have no doubt she has many.
Will do.
You might have to move to Libertyville.
Yeah.
Let me, dog park's not gonna happen. I'll be just brutally blunt. I'm not gonna give you any hope.
That's fine. No. As long as
Dog parks are notoriously loud, which causes problems with many of the neighbors. It might not be you,
First
but
lightning is us.
they are maintenance nightmares.
Okay.
And they have to be huge because you have to be able to shut them down periodically in certain sections to let the grass regrow.
Got it.
So they have to be very large so you can shut down this quarter, and we just don't have the space. That is a floodplain back there.
Yes.
It's
The northeast corner.
yeah, to recognize, actually, pretty much from left field, that ball field is in the floodplain.
Okay. So what is the plan?
Plan as of right now, it's nothing finalized yet, but right now we're looking at putting up 2 soccer goals and making it into, at the very north end, okay, where it's a little bit drier, and making it into a short field soccer.
Like a practice field.
Yeah, practice field, be permanent soccer goals.
Oh, good.
Well, I have a suggestion though. for that.
We approached the Department of Natural Resources, thank you, about putting in a Frisbee golf course, and they said no. That was our intention, was to do something like that, which is active. We don't have it in the community, and they came back and said no, soccer goals will work.
So my only concern with soccer there, or I guess really anything, is are people going to park in front of my house instead of parking at the parking lot and just cut through my yard?
We will work with the village. If that's the way it goes, we will work with the village to get some parking encouragement down here.
I just don't want,
Yeah, you don't want people cutting through your idea. Absolutely agree.
Okay.
Absolutely agree. Yes, your name, please.
Becca Ferraro, I talked to one of you about taking down that field. Yeah. Okay. And I'm glad you did that because it was really, it's just like flower garden everywhere. And I really like to see something that was more on these kids' level. This neighborhood is really turned around, and there's a lot less, like the high schoolers are all going to college. And you're getting a lot of young kids because it's the second generation of this property. Like your kids are way grown. And I just would like to get something for the younger kids. There's a lot of early primary school. A soccer field would be great. I thought I looked into was like an outdoor, like Ninja Warrior course kind of thing. That, you know, you could put wood chips underneath it, but you wouldn't have to. Just something like.
We have to.
Oh.
It's got to be once you start doing courses like that, it has to meet ADA compliance, which means you have to have a pathway all the way from item to item to item. And then it's got to have the proper cushion underneath, whether it's chips, whether it's foam of some sort, the squishy surface like we have with kids' gas home.
Right, like the monkey bars over there
Yep.
are always in use when we're at the park. There's lots of kids who like to, particularly that one right there, covered in Nutella, loves, like, and all our friends are just trying to figure out how to get from one place to the next.
Yep.
There's a lot of climbers around here, so I would say most of the kids are little or first, second, third grade in that area. So I'd like to see something that was meant for them in a way.
If you got ideas, let me know.
That was what I came up with.
If you come up with, because we're not doing anything like right away, if you come up with some other ideas, we're open right now.
I mean, soccer fields would be great, although I do my soccer practice here. I coach her team, and we always just do it over there because walking all the way down there, people don't want to do it. They're just too late.
And I used to coach soccer as well, and I would do it in the open space. I do it. Occasionally, you want goals to be able to kick a goal, just for the positive.
No, we just
She would bring goals.
I bring goals
That's
every
what I-
time.
that's
It's
what I-
frustrating. Yeah, but it's fine. Soccer field would be great. She'd love that. And then you guys are in charge of the pool, right?
Yes, we We are.
So, two things about the pool. One, the lazy river isn't exactly lazy. It used to be sort of lazy, that you could like kind of stay along the edge, but am I sounding crazy?
No.
Too fast?
Okay. No. It's just always water pouring down on you. It used to be that the buckets that flow down that were on the far right would never come this way.
Right.
And you could just avoid it by staying along the
You
edge.
can't avoid getting wet right now.
Right. And it's not in any means lazy.
We can take a look at that.
Okay, because it used to, last year and the year before, it used to fall
Those
this
buckets,
way.
those buckets were a nightmare.
Well, you can just take them down. No, I'm seriously, like, a lazy river should be a little lazy.
Buckets and then buckets turned in.
Right. At least like,
Yeah, that's still.
And I was a little frustrated with the water slides. We're a little frustrated. Like this week has been like the first nice days, and of course the first nice day we get there, and the water slides are closed. And they're like, oh, we got to back up. I go, yeah, right at halftime, so I had to go home. And then it closed later because of weather. So
But then the weather cleared up and they still stayed closed.
yeah, but
we're
then
gonna go
because of the
back.
flick and flow. But I just didn't appreciate how the Facebook poster answered the questions. They were like, well, we offered half price to the people who were paying. And I was like, okay, well, what about the season pass holders that have, I was there the one, early in the season when it was a nice day and they were closed. And then I was there this day, which was the nicest day, and they were so excited, and then it was closed again. So I don't know if maintenance needs to be done on it, or repair, or upkeep, or something. And I would really like to see more. We're sincerely sorry. I mean, it just isn't really, like, people were asking, why are you giving half price to the people who aren't pass holders? And then the pass holders are just saying, well, whatever, you get discounts. I was like, okay.
So let me ask you a question. As a pass holder, what would you like to see us do? If we're going to give half price to non-pass holders, what do you want? How would you like us to
There were two
reciprocate that to
people
you?
who were suggesting a credit to their account for, all for the issues with the water slide, because
So the credit to the account would be, look at the 90 days it's open, we're missing half of this day, so you get 1/2 of 1/90th of what you paid? I'm trying to understand.
there were two people on Facebook who were commenting, and then the park district said, it's going to open again, we're working on it, oh, it's open. And they never answered these women's questions. They were saying, okay, well, what about these season pass holders? You fixed it for the day people, but for the season pass holders, you basically said, well, you have a season pass, whatever. And we all know that June in Vernon Hills is not often particularly pool worthy.
Right.
We can't go when it's cold. She has no fat on her, like
Right.
literally shivering. So, and it would love for it to be open like at 4 o'clock after school when, in August when it's blazing hot. And then it's only open on the weekend.
But it's hard to staff.
Yeah, we can't step
right.
it because kids are in school
Right.
and college kids all go back. And
I mean, we both worked at Hidden Creek Aqua Park in Highland Park, and it was always open till Labor Day. They always found high schoolers to staff it in the afternoon. So
there is a world of difference between when they start school now and when they did then, but especially colleges. And secondly, there is a world of difference in the appetite of high schoolers to work then and now. Back then, high schoolers would do anything for a couple bucks. Now, I'm not doing that. What? 14 an hour? No. I need more.
14 an hour?
No, I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, that's pretty darn good.
No, I know high schoolers that turn down 14 an hour. It's not enough. So there is a vast difference between when we grew up and what we were willing to do as teenagers and what our current workforce.
I had no idea that they were that lazy. I don't have any of those.
We could have a conversation offline. You'd be surprised.
Okay. Those are just my silly
Appreciate
things
it.
about the pool, but
Thank you.
I would love to see something great out here.
Anybody else have anything? Yes, sir.
Well, we need to stand so everybody can see me.
Hi, Roger.
Hi, how are you? So I'm a resident of this community. So again, like really, it's like this is great.
Park District. You guys did a great job. I enjoy every one of them. Great job. So, for the tennis court in Deer Path, the wind blocker was not put down. I don't know why, because the season has already started.
Wind screens are up.
Yeah. So you need to, right? You need to.
No, they're down. They're
Oh, yeah,
installed.
down.
They're installed.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay.
wind screens are installed.
Okay, that's great. The third tennis court, I think it's a 2 tennis court, was converted to the pickleball
Correct.
court, right? To the 6th, which is great too, right? For the some of pickleball lovers. The tennis court though, now the number of tennis court now reduced, right? Because of this. So is there any plan to increase and build the tennis court in the north side of Vernon Hills? Because that's where we need, right? The north side. Because I think most of tennis court are in the south, right? Mainly in the south side of Vernon Hills.
So the south is Rose Point, Century, Peterson Park has tennis courts.
Yeah.
We have discussed potentially something like that here.
Yeah. So for example, that's why I have an idea that court could be.
Can't do it, no.
Oh, really?
That can't be, that's a wetland. You
Okay.
can't put down the concrete. You could
Okay.
get rid of this ball field and put it up.
Okay.
And if you have an extra roughly $450,000 to $550,000, it can be done.
Okay.
What we've done in the case of Deer Path is when we moved those 2 courts to the 2, remove the 2 for 6 pickleball
Yeah.
courts. First of all, we made an agreement with the high school where we moved Park District thing
Yeah.
to the high school. The high school will not open their, okay? That's a high school issue. They will not open it.
So I was told they opened it, but it's on odd hours, I
No,
think.
they've,
right?
they've opened it, they've allowed the Park District to open it when we can staff it, but we have to take a body and put somebody there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We've also approached the high school about lighting those
Yeah.
courts because those are out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
The lights would affect no one. They're not interested.
Because the resident is paying,
That, again, that would be
it's
the
a part
start.
of property tax for the school, right?
Yes, but let me ask a question. Do you ever go in and use the classrooms?
Not often as a resident.
No, you don't.
No.
Nor would you think about, hey, I need a room, I'm going to go use a classroom because I pay taxes. The high school looks at its facilities as, these are for high school. That's what you're paying your taxes for, it's high school. So they keep their facilities. Now, they do intergovernmental agreement with us, as they have with the turf on the football field, they have on the softball field, etc. But as it comes to the tennis courts, because of their experience with kids riding bikes, kids skateboards and scooters doing damage, they've chosen to keep that locked.
So really the number of the tennis courts now, right?
Yes, we are.
Now has decreased. So
Yes,
how
we
do
are.
we make it up? Because I think right now, I think it is it's pretty well occupied, I would say.
No, we currently have 14 tennis courts in Vernon Hills.
Yeah.
14.
Wow.
On an average basis, about 8 of them are used. People don't use the ones at the Lashon Center, which we just made an intergovernmental agreement with the village. We're going to be replacing those. We're going to be totally redoing those this fall, I believe.
Which one? Sorry, I didn't.
Right by the Lashon Center.
Village Hall.
Village Hall.
Village
Oh,
Hall.
Village Hall. Oh, yeah.
Okay? Those are now going to be Park District property.
Okay.
Yes,
We probably should do our board meeting
Yeah.
if we could.
we can do that.
Knock out the essentials.
And knock out what we need to vote on, and then if it's not pouring, we can talk more afterwards.
Let's be happy to do that.
I think I'm
waiting so we could
Hey, call Stoiner. Come on over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, good. Well, thank you for sending this out.
All right, here we go. Ready? Rolling. It is 6:31 and we are having a very impromptu, stormy Park District Board meeting. Could I have roll call, please?
Commissioner Blue?
Here.
Commissioner Kessler?
Here.
Commissioner Robbins?
Here.
Commissioner Moline? President Dorhofer?
Here. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, the first item on the agenda is the omnibus vote agenda. Items are the minutes of the annual board meeting dated May 23rd and payables less stranger and payroll for June 22nd in the amount of $865,523.76. Motion to approve the omnibus.
So moved.
Second? Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Robbins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blue?
Yes.
Commissioner Kessler?
Yes.
Commissioner Dorhopper?
Yes. Next item is the welcome to visitors guests. We took care of that because of the weather, impending weather. We took care of that up front. You'll be able to see that at the beginning of our broadcast. Financial reports for the period ending May 31st. There are no additions to the financial reports, and they are currently on file. We are going to bypass committee reports for today. If you need to know what's going on, give us a call. We'll be happy to tell you. Next item on the agenda, new business, truck purchase recommendation. Could I have a motion to approve the Ford F-250 truck from Landmark Ford out of Springfield, Illinois in the amount of $40,480?
So moved.
Second? Second. Discussion, roll call.
Commissioner Kessler?
Yes.
Commissioner Robbins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blue?
Yes.
President Dorhopper?
Yes. Could I have a motion to, next is the Toro Spreader, a 30-inch stand-on aerator purchase recommendation. Can I have a motion to purchase the Toro 52-inch spreader sprayer and a Toro 30-inch stand-on with aerator with a speed spreader attachment in the total amount of $17,875?
So moved.
Second.
Woo! Commissioner Robbins?
Yes.
Commissioner Kessler?
Yes.
Commissioner Blue?
Yes.
President Dorhopper?
Yes. Next is Commissioner comments. Commissioner Blue.
None.
Commissioner Mullane. Commissioner Robbins. Commissioner Kessler.
Well, I want to say, stay dry.
And myself, stay dry, thank you, and we'll see you around. Motion to adjourn?
See you July 4th.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Blue?
Yes.
Commissioner Kessler?
Yes.
Commissioner Robbins?
Yes.
President Dorhopper?
Yes, we are adjourned.
At what time? 6:30?